What up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I shaved. I don't even recognize myself. Um, but I appreciate you guys being here. If you guys could hit that like button, appreciate y'all hanging out.
Toxic.
And let's get into it, man. We got a Vinegar Syndrome March subscriber or March announcements, all that goodness. Which is kind of cool that it's on a Sunday because I'm doing my typical Sunday show. I was planning for it, and then I realized it's going to be March 1st, and I figured what better way to drop the show than to do Vinegar Syndrome's drops, do the monthly show on my Sunday Spookies, and this is the second Sunday in a row that it fell a second subscriber day, like first of the month, that fell on a Sunday in a row, if I'm not mistaken. I think February was on a first also. So it's kind of fun, it's kind of cool that we get to do this together, hang out live and go through Vinegar Syndrome's slate of the month. Now, I will say this: I'm not getting my hopes up for March. I do think it's going to be a little bit of a slower month. Typically when they have like a big release, like a Demon Warp or something that was like on their original slate, and they're kind of like advertising it during the year, the following month is usually slower. So, I'm willing to bet like we're either gonna get a Gialli set, a Forgotten Gialli set, or a Shawscope set, which I would be super down with. My absolute wish would be a new Homegrown Horror set, but we're gonna get some box, I'm sure. I'm gonna guess a Forgotten Gialli set, Forgotten Gialli like 9 or whatever it is. But yeah, I mean, typically like the month after like a big release like Demon Warp, it's a little slower, so we'll see what happens. But as always, we get a brand new slate of OCN partner label stuff, which I'm always down for. DB, what up? Thanks for popping in. Be sure to hit that like button. Let me hit you something fun here.
Hail to the king, baby.
Willow, what up? Thanks for popping in. Yeah, me too, Willow. Me too. I went a little ham last month on the partner label stuff. I don't really have high hopes for the VS stuff this month either, but you never know. I like I said when I first started the live a few minutes ago, I'm banking on a Forgotten Gialli set. That's what I'm banking on. Usually around this time of year they drop a new Gialli set because it is a little bit of a slower month. The March month is right around the middle spot of that first half of the subscription, so it tends to get a little slower around these months, and then it'll pick up again in May. March, April are usually a little slower, but you never know. I kind of have this like weird feeling this year that like they're trying to impress. I don't know what it is, but I think that like they're seeing a lot of like the complaints in the last 2 years or so from subscribers, and that's why they dropped us this dope like collector's card thing. I don't know why I need this, but it's fucking awesome. It's really, really cool. And again, if you guys didn't catch my my subscriber unboxing, this thing is a brick, dude. This thing, it's not, like in Pogs, like those of you that are, like me in your late 30s and you played Pogs growing up, this is like a fucking slammer, dude. This thing is like a brass, like mass, like huge thing. This is not a credit card. So I don't know, man. I think they are trying to impress this year. So I'm not excited about this month, but I don't know why. I feel like they're going to be dropping some bangers this year, dude. I think that they want to build back up the subscription audience back up, to how it was, build back up the subscription demand. I think that's what they're trying to do. And I think that by limiting the subscriptions this year and then having a great year is going to like completely revitalize the want for the subscription. That's just my opinion. John, what up? Thanks for popping in. Happy Sunday. It's snowing over here a little bit in New York City. But hope you guys are doing okay. So yeah, we're just about 5 minutes away. Like I said, I'm expecting a Forgotten Gialli set, but we're getting all kinds of good OCN partner label things. I don't remember. Does anybody know? Did anybody like screenshot? I should have screenshot it. I have to go back and look. But did anybody screenshot the like the annual, like they give you like the snapshot of each month at the very beginning of the year. I have it in my email somewhere. But if anybody has like the preview of what this month is supposed to be, drop it down in the comments 'cause I don't have that information on me. But usually they give like a couple titles in advance, like, oh, we're gonna do this, like a 90s monster movie or a 70s like exploitation film. And I don't have that information on me. But if anybody does, drop in the comments. But yeah, just under 5 minutes, about 4.5 minutes here left. Anybody watch anything good lately? Do anything fun? Any good pickups? I picked up this bad boy finally for the first time. Don't ask me why I didn't have it, but I picked it up. I finally got this massive Mamma Jamma. Do you guys have this one? I picked this up because I originally didn't get it. I was gonna go for the standards, which I opted for, but I didn't get this thing because it was I'm not a typical fan of like the bougie packaging. Like where am I gonna put this thing? But it like went out of print for a few years, and I was like, you know what? I'm a big Evil Dead fan, and I just wanted to have it. So I picked this thing up. I actually traded with the dude on a Facebook marketplace, and this thing's fucking sick. It's absolutely awesome. It like opens up. I don't know if you guys have seen this thing. And I kind of got some FOMO now that it's out of print. But picked this thing up this week. Ooh. And it's pretty dope. And you guys have this one? And this has Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead 2, and the whole show, man. So that's pretty dope. A couple other things I got this week. This came in from Dark Force Entertainment. This is a Black Friday order. I picked up Hard Rock Nightmare and Heavy Metal Massacre. If you guys are not fans of Dark Force, they do a lot of really cool stuff. I picked up the VHS Heavy Metal Massacre. Super cool. But I got a lot of new stuff this week. False Face, what up, homie? Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you hanging out. Let me give you something fun here.
Toxic.
Appreciate you hanging out, homie. So we're about 3 minutes away. Something else I watched last night. I watched it. I started it Friday night and I didn't finish it because I was super tired. But I finished it yesterday morning. So it was a Friday night watch and I was just exhausted. It's playoff basketball season and I coach basketball. So weeks are crazy. So I started at Friday night, finished it Saturday morning, but that is the Resurrected. And this was like a year. This came in my subscription a year ago and I just got around to watching it. But this thing was rad, man. Have you guys seen this? Resurrected? This is super cool. Chris Sarandon's in this and he plays like two different parts. But super cool movie. There's a 4K that dropped. And I know Scream Factory did this one way back in the day. But I have the Vinegar Syndrome one. And it was pretty cool, man. I enjoyed it. Corty, what up, homie? Thanks for popping in. Hell yeah, brother. Repping the TV. Always. They're my dudes. Love those guys over there. If you ever have a chance to stop at the Great Face Museum, definitely go. It's fucking sick. And I actually went to the pop-up over in Chicago back in October. I was in the area and I went to the pop-up shop. It was fucking awesome, dude. It was so sick. So definitely check those guys out over there. But what up, homie? Appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, Willow, I've never seen it. It was a Black Friday like exclusive tape to the site, which might not actually be true. But I picked it up. Like the Dead Pit Boys were recommending it, so I was like, I gotta get it. So yeah, we have about 6 people in the chat. We're about a minute away here. Let me head over to Vinegar Syndrome so I don't miss it. Let me share my screen. And let's get into it, man. Let's have some fun. So again, does anybody know like anything that's like happening on for the February drops? Again, like they do like that snapshot. I don't remember what they mentioned in the snapshot. I have it in my email like way back when, but I don't really want to go deep dive. But if you have any information, any like sneak previews of what's going down this month, definitely hit me up in the comments and let me know because I forgot. I really don't remember. Okay. All right, so we have a 90s slasher. Fuck yes. Okay, hell yes. And an Italian gory movie. Okay, any predictions for anyone? 90s slasher. I'm going to do a Google search right now. Let's see what we got. 90s slashers. First thing that came up was Urban Legend. Can you imagine if they just dropped Urban Legend right now? That'd be fucking awesome. What else? 90s slashers. Again, I literally just Googled 90s slashers. There's just so many of them. Popcorn. I think Synapse sells popcorn. Office Killer is what was teased in the poster. Interesting. I don't know if I've seen that one. Office Killer? And then Forgotten Gel. Yeah, I if you were on at the very beginning of my stream, that's the first thing I said, but we're definitely getting a Forgotten Giallo set this month. Because this is just like around the time when they do it. You know, it's a little bit of a slow month if they drop Demon Warp. And so usually after they drop like something that they advertise like a Demon Warp, it's usually a slower month. Forgotten Giallo. All right, here we go, man. So there's the Forgotten Giallo. Boom, hook, line, and sinker. So we got Office Killer. Okay, that's what Halbert just said. Office Killer. So again, I don't really know this one, but I guess that's the 90s slasher. Is it like 90s erotica type stuff? I want to see what the other titles are first, but like what is this? Office Killer is delectably you know what, let me go back. Let me see what the titles are first, because I'm getting ahead of myself. So we got Forgotten Jelly Volume 9. I think there were some rumors on this one that it was supposed to be like a really legit set, like some rare titles that never seen before or never put on disc before. So we got that. We've got Fulci. Lucio Fulci presents Massacre. Okay. See, this is really cool, man. Like they've been doing a lot of the Argento forgotten films, which I dig, man. Stendhal Syndrome was fucking awesome. Like people were hating on that release. I thought that release was awesome. Gorgeous, gorgeous release. And now we're getting some Fulci forgotten films. Like if I'm mistaken, and this is one of his more popular titles, let me know. But I don't think it is. I've never even heard of it. But we got Fulci Massacre. That's a subscription title. Like hell yeah. We got an alternate slip on that one too. Cool. Interesting. I actually think I like this slip better. I wonder if interesting. Yeah, I think I like this slip better. This movie looks badass though. Is this like one of his more known films? Anyone that's big into Italian horror? Can anyone tell me? Yeah, Stendhal Syndrome was awesome. I loved Stendhal Syndrome. I thought it was great. And the honest truth about Stendhal Syndrome is like anything with Asia Argento, which is most of his movies, is just fucking fantastic. She is such a captivating actress. I can't even tell you. She like I don't know what it is. She's just such a captivating actress in everything she's in. All right, so then we got the cinematograph is Badge 373, Robert Duvall. Interesting. He just passed away. That's kind of cool that I wonder if they like bumped this one up because of his passing. I don't really know much about that one. But see what else. So we got a Reviver title, Reviver 2. This is that stupid bullshit where they're like they're like pitching it as like they don't have much elements, or it's like a surprise title, right? That's what this is. Like you don't know what you're gonna get. I think that was this line. Interesting. So now they're actually giving you a little bit of information. They're just interesting. I don't think they did this with the first title. So they're giving you a little bit of information on the title, but they're blacking out like the names and like actors and actresses and all that. That's kind of interesting. All right, so we got the Reviver 2. I know a lot of people are really pissed with the first one. They're like, "What the fuck is this?" All right, then we've got Cuddly Toys, a film by Kansas Bowling. No shit. Holy crap. I know my buddies Angie and Paul are gonna be psyched about this one. If you guys don't know who Kansas Bowling is, this is rad as hell, dude. Kansas Bowling is a indie star. Okay, an indie film star. She was in Murder Size. She was in a few of AMP Films Studios movies. She's a great actress, super cool. But I think she like also directs, and this is her one of her movies that she's directed. This is sick, dude. This is awesome. I think it's a horror movie. A grimy modern day twist on school girl report films by the way of Face of Death. Cuddly Toys was a years in the making passion project from underground auteur Kansas Bowling, which features an electrifying soundtrack including hits by the Monkees, Scott Walker, um, photographed entirely on 16 millimeter. This looks wild. I'm getting this for sure. I'm a big Kansas Bowling fan. Um, I've never heard of this movie, but this is definitely a definite for me. This is absolute definite for me. Um, cool. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm definitely gonna check this out. I don't want to go any further in case there's any nudity going on here. Also, we got 13 people hanging out in the chat. If you guys hit that like button, let me give you guys something fun here. Let me give you guys something fun. Let's go with this.
They're eating her! Then they're going to eat me!
For that, if you guys could hit that like button, I would appreciate it. But yeah, man, definitely don't sleep on this Kansas Bowling title. How many copies are there? 3,000. Okay, so this is gonna hang for a minute. I'm guessing a lot of people, especially a lot of fans, don't even know who Kansas Bowling is, to be honest with you, because she really is super indie. And I'm familiar with her because I'm a big fan of AMP Films. So, yeah, definitely check out AMP Films also, man. If you don't know who they are, they did like Cinco de Mayo, Murder Size, Slasherette Party, great indie film. I actually did an interview with them a few months back in October, I think, right when OnlyFans dropped. That's right. They've also done OnlyFans as well. Okay, so that's what we got for the main slate, man. Let's kind of take a look real quick at these titles, and then we'll head over to the partner label stuff. So Office Killer. So this is like I guess a 90s slasher is what someone was saying. Carol Kane, Molly Ringwald, Jean Triplehorn. Can I go through the pictures here? Working Here Can Be Murdered. Okay, so it's like a 90s like office thriller. Okay. All right. Listen, man, I'm down. I fucking love the 90s. And someone mentioned earlier, who said earlier, um about the 90s thriller, the 90s. um Someone mentioned earlier, but 90s shit is oh, here you go. 90s slashers get a bad rap. Yeah, but they're fucking awesome, dude. I love 90s. Like Valentine, um, The Faculty. I know you did last summer, Scream. Like there's this big giant slew of slashers from like the 90s that are just fucking awesome. And I completely agree. Like it's one of my favorite genres of horror ever. Frankie boy, what up? I can be your hero, baby. That's for you, Frank. Appreciate everyone being here, man. So this is Office Killer. Yeah, if anyone knows anything more about it, definitely hit me up down below. I don't really know too much. Doreen, a timid and put on proofreader and tech expert, long employed by a fashion magazine, is informed that due to budget cuts, she'll be forced to work from home. Unfortunately, her home life is dominated by caring for her cruel elderly mother, and it lacks the vitality of the office environment and its myriad personalities, yada yada. After she unintentionally, what is this? After she unintentionally electrocutes a coworker, Doreen discovers a tidy new method to fight her boredom and loneliness: murder. So I gotta tell you, it's a wild fucking premise for a movie. Wild. She unintentionally electrocutes a coworker. I gotta see this thing. I gotta find this kid and give him the luckiest boy in the world medal. Okay, I'm down with this, man. I really am. And Molly Ringwald, hell yeah. So we got a 4K UHD disc. They also give you the Blu Ray, which I always appreciate. If you're someone like me that collects all formats, I like having the Blu Ray as well. Newly scanned and restored 4K from a 35 negative. Got some commentary tracks on here. Return to Office. Director Cindy Sherman, actress Molly Ringwald look back at Office Killer 30 years later. That's cool. They got some features with Molly Ringwald. This looks like a new feature. I don't think this is a legacy feature. Like, has this thing ever even been put out? Does anybody know? You get a pure creative experience with actress Jean Triplehorn, 22 minutes. I mean, listen, say what you want. This thing's loaded. This thing is loaded with extras. Loaded. So this is kind of cool, man. You got a 6-minute behind the scenes featurette. I'm down with this, man. I'm super cool with this release. Frank, you know I got love for the for you and Enrique. Always, man. Always. Okay. So that is that. Shinny. This is my dude right here. What up, man? I gotta give Jordan something good here. What can I give Jordan? I'll slap you with one of these.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
What up, dude? I want to know what your thoughts on Scream were. So hit me up after this. I want to hear your thoughts. I think Keith saw it also, Jordan. So we gotta chat. If you guys don't already follow my buddy Jordan and Frank, go give them a follow at Shinny Jingle and at Frank's Media and Reviews. They do awesome stuff over on their pages. Definitely go give them a shout, give them a follow over on here on Instagram. Okay, let's keep cruising here. So we got Forgotten Gialli Volume 9, man. Now I've been pretty vocal about this. I'm not the biggest straight Giallo fan. I'm a big Argento guy. But the true Giallo stuff, like the very raw Giallo stuff, not really my vibe. So I actually have sold off all 8 volumes. And I've made a killing on them. Absolute killing. So like triple the price, because people are just they love these sets, man. It's not really my thing. So I'm glad to help other people out. But these things do go out of print. And so when they go out of print, like people are just clamoring to get them. I don't know. They always sell, always. So yeah, I've made a killing on these sets over the years. So I will sell this one as well. But we got Forgotten Gialli Volume 9, and the first thing that I'm noticing is they have Eyes Without a Face, which is very interesting. I have the Umbrella release of Eyes Without a Face, the limited edition. But if you guys aren't familiar, Eyes Without a Face is actually the movie that inspired Halloween. So yeah, this is kind of like a big deal release, but it has been released before. So for me, I already have it on Blu-ray, so I don't need it. But let's see what we got. So you got Madness, Bruno Mattei. Okay, there you go. I'm not gonna really go into the details of these. You got Bougie Rossi, which is Pier Francesco Campanella, and then you got Murder in Blue Light. Is Eyes Without a Face on this? Is one of these secretly titled Eyes Without a Face? Oh, I guess Madness that was the American title, maybe? I think this is Eyes Without a Face. So yeah, if you guys know more, you can hit me up down in the comments. I don't really know, but you got Eyes Without a Face, you got Bougie Rossi, and you got Murder in Blue Ray. Okay, yeah. Again, this is not something I'm super excited about. Artwork's pretty badass, to be honest with you, but I'll be selling this off eventually. And then we've got this one looks pretty awesome. Okay, we've got Massacre from Fulci, some Fulci vibe. I do like the slipcover. I do. So okay, ooh, we got a little beheading there. Nice. This thing's gonna look beautiful, I'm sure. Oh, we got a hook. Got some I Know You Did Last Summer vibes. All right, let's see what we got here. Concerned that their latest production isn't scary enough for modern audiences, the makers of a trashy horror movie titled Dirty Blood call in a spirit medium to host a seance for the cast and crew. This looks awesome. Hoping this will add a little authenticity to the proceedings. However, the producers get a little more than they bargained for when the medium inadvertently summons the spirit of the notorious Victorian-era serial killer, Jack the Ripper. Okay. Yeah, I'm down with this, man. This looks awesome. But what did Fulci have to do with this? Directed by Andrea Bianchi. Is that like his alias, his alter ego? Because it says Fulci, but this could have been his alias. Oh, one of the series of films made in a banner made under the Lucio Fulci Presents banner. Okay. So this is not actually a Fulci movie. It is a Andrea Bianchi, which sought to capitalize on the name of Italy's godfather of gore. Massacre is one of the standout entries in the cycle, and a pleasingly lurid slasher effort helmed by Burial Ground director Andrea Bianchi. Okay, I dig Burial Grounds for sure. Um, so I guess this is a different Eyes Without a Face. Appreciate that information, Halbert. Interesting. Okay, I guess I do not have this one then. Yeah, Corty, I'm with you on that. I am definitely excited for that specific release, I suppose, but I am gonna sell it off eventually. It does, man. I agree with you. It does feel like pre-COVID VS. I think that was kind of like when there was there we started to get some newer, different type things from VS after COVID. Um, Jordan, thanks for having me my back on that. Titties on the slip and partner stuff. All right. Let's get then on that note, let's get into the partner stuff because I think I'm good here. I think I've seen what I needed to see. I'm excited. I think this is a pretty sweet slate. I'm not even going to look into the badge 373. I'm not really an action guy. And I've despised every cinematograph title they've done. I have Little Darlings. It's the only one I have, which I'm going to keep. But other than that, I'm not really into that line. But so far, I'm grabbing Cuddly Toys for sure. If you guys just popping in, Cuddly Toys was directed by Kansas Bowling, who is a super famous indie star, or I would say super famous, but awesome indie star. She's done a lot in A&P films. She was in Murder Size. She was in OnlyFans. She's awesome, and this is her movie that she directed. So I'm definitely gonna get this one. It's a big recommend from me. But let's get into the partner label stuff, man, which is I'm arguably more excited for that stuff than anything else. If you know me, you follow me, and you follow me over on Instagram, you know that I'm all about the partner label stuff. So let's get into it. All right. We got American Sweatshop, Brainstorm Media. Don't know anything about that one. Disaster is My Muse, Carnival in the Night, Castration Movie, Anthology, Eye Traps. Interesting. We got Citywide Fever. Maybe I'll check that one out. We've got 8 postcards from Utopia plus the exit of the trains. We got Fear Has 1,000 Eyes. That looks interesting. Maybe I'll check that one out. We've got Fritz Lang's Indian epic, The Tiger of Ishnapper. Indian tube. Ishnapper. Oh, Lord. All right. Next, we got The G. That's me, bruh. I'm the G. The G. I'll check that out. We got The Ghost Galleon coming from Bizarro. We've got Grafted. Cool. Okay, Shudder. I actually have the Umbrella release of this. It's a pretty wild ass movie. Grafted. This is definitely a cool movie. If you don't have Grafted, that's a strong recommend from me. Grafted. We got Great Absence. We got Hayride to Hell plus a Halloween Feast. Dude, didn't Saturn's Court just put this out? What? What am I looking at here? Didn't they just put this out? Hold on. I have to look this up. This is absolutely something. Is this a different movie? Oh, this is a different movie. Oh, I'm thinking of Halloween Hayride Slaughter. Oh shit. This has 327 left of the slip. Is that Lynn Lowry right there? Yeah, Lynn Lowry. Nice. I can already tell you right now I'm gonna get this Halloween slasher. Looks like. Is this a double feature? Hold on. My brain's on overload with this title right now. I had to go right to it. What is this? What am I looking at here? Hayride, set on the Cox family. So this is Hayride to Hell. Set on the Cox family farm in rural Willis County, Farmer Sam exacts his bloody revenge on unscrupulous local townsfolk, including Sheriff Jubal, who menace him and attempt to steal the farm that has been his. Yeah, I'm definitely getting this. I'm gonna pop this in my car right now. Halloween Feast. Former ballerina Angela descends into madness as her family tries to cope. After an infamous dinner, their lives spiral into the unexpected chaos. All skeletons come out at a Halloween party. Okay, dude, look at this cast. Look at this freaking cast. Bill Moseley, Kane Hodder, Graham Wolf, Cedric, I don't know who that is, Shelby Hightower, Lynn Lowry, Julia Coulter. This is awesome. This is sick. It's a 2025 film. Should we watch the trailer together? All right, I want to watch this trailer, but Halber's telling me that Ghost Galleon might sell out. It's one of the Blind Dead movies. Interesting. Let me check that out real quick, and then we'll come back and watch the trailer. Ghost Galleon, which is quick. Ooh, The Roost. Oh, damn. Yo, the partner label stuff has been so good lately. Okay, so almost 400 copies sold already. So you're right. Who was that? Halbert? Halbert, yeah, it's definitely going quick. Damn. So almost 400 copies this has sold already. I gotta log in here. Hang on. Come on. Why is it not letting me sign in? Weird. All right. I'll do that after. Partner labels. Let me go back to partner label stuff. So Ghost Galleon, where are we at? Damn, another 10 copies are sold. This thing's probably gonna sell out quick. So good call on that, Howard. A publicity stunt gone horribly wrong. Strands two bikini-clad models in fog-shrouded waters, where they encounter a ghostly galleon, the floating tomb of the undead Knights Templar, the Blind Dead. I've seen this movie around. When the models vanish without a trace, a desperate rescue party boards the eerie ship, only to find themselves trapped in a supernatural nightmare entwined with satanic cult rituals, haunted by the sound hunting. Eyeless Templar corpses, the survivors must confront ancient curses, yada yada. Okay. Jordan, where was the titties? On a slip in partner stuff. Okay. No trailer for this one. Let's see. Oh yeah, this looks awesome. Hell yeah. All right, I'm getting this. I'm gonna get this for sure. I don't know why it's not letting me. You know what? I'm just gonna pop it in. I have another tab open right here on my other browser, which automatically logs me in. Let me just sign in here real quick. And I'm going to just pop that in my cart. So as soon as I'm done here, I can just make my purchase. Pop this in. Damn, dude, this thing's going quick. Let's do that. Let's go back here. Let me go here. Let me pop Cuddly Toys in as well. Again, don't sleep on Cuddly Toys, man. I think that's gonna be a solid get. All right, so let's keep going through this stuff. If I can find my browser. All right, so Ghost Galleon. This looks badass, dude. So it was directed by Amanda D'Osorio. This is a 1974 flick. Again, this is one of the Blind Dead films. I feel like I've almost picked this up a bunch of times off MVD. They have some of these. I think they have like a DVD of this, I want to say. Yeah, hell yeah, this looks badass. So I'm definitely getting that. Thank you for that tip, Halbert. Appreciate you, homie. Office Killer, Massacre, Ghost Galleon, The Roost, and Hayride to Hell. Dude, these like the partner label stuff is I kid you not, are getting better and better. And I think it's like it's crazy, but like they're all growing. All these partner labels are growing because they're doing it the right way. They have the following for these movies. Like everyone's tuning in every month. So the exposure is there. And they sell their 1,000 that they do. And if let's say it's $25, that's $25,000 for one title. If I did that math right, $250,000 for that one title. So did I do that right? Whatever it is, they're making a shit ton of money. So these companies are growing fast, and we're getting better titles. Like this is It's like a lot to handle. I'm not gonna lie. Very Fulci-esque Spanish zombie movies. Not as much gore, but similar atmosphere. Hell yeah. I appreciate that info, dude. I'm definitely gonna snag that one for sure. I've seen it. I've seen that cover before also. It's not this exact cover, but this, I think on the slit. Let me see. This. This. I've seen a similar image to that, I think. Or maybe it's the font I've seen. I don't know. I've seen this somewhere. But let's keep going with these partner label stuff because things are selling and I want to make sure we get through all of it. Let's go back and watch the Hayride to Hell trailer because this looks badass. Oh yeah, this looks up my alley for sure.
I've been coming here since I was a kid. I heard a rumor that
Town
the county's shutting it all
Hayride.
down.
You and your hayride. It's a nuisance.
What's this I hear about the county trying to shut you down?
Over my dead body. Look at that.
All right, we got some camp in there.
That the public attraction called Sugartown Scare is a threat to public safety.
You give me 3 days to make the greatest haunted attraction in the history of mankind.
You're willing to gamble the future of your entire family farm on whether or not you can scare me? You have a deal.
Top.
It was a harvest moon on the haunted hayride. Some will have lived, some will have died. We will do whatever it takes to keep our farms.
It's not funny anymore.
Rider beware. This haunt will have plenty of scare.
I think it's just gross.
Oh baby,
Chopping up a body
you got a
like that.
chainsaw. Ain't hotter, baby. There you go.
You've actually paid money to go on this
I
hayride?
go to. I'm gonna find my copy. Top. I tell you, this cast.
Organic farming. I dare you to take the hayride to hell.
That laugh was unbelievable. That looked killer. I'm not gonna lie, that looked killer. I'm definitely snagging that. Let me go throw that in my cart too, on my other browser. Is that selling? Are these going quick? Let me see. I'm not gonna watch the other trailer, Halloween Feast, but I guarantee you it looks awesome, and I love that they do that, man. Double pack. 289 left. Shoot, that's gonna go. Can I sign in? Like, what's happening here? No. I don't know why it just won't let me sign in. All right. Let me go back for a second. I want to make sure I get my purchases in because things are selling out, bro. This is crazy. Again, Grafted, strong recommend for me. If you don't have that one, get it. I have the umbrella release. So Humane, what is this? Shutter. It's got almost 250 copies. What is this? Oh, what's that dude's name? This probably is great. I'm probably not going to get it, though, because I have to curb my interest somewhere. We got King Baby, Lily Lives Alone. Love. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Jordan, for that. That was what you were talking about. All right, The Roost. This is one of the first covers I saw here. Dude, there's just so much here that I want. All right, Roost. Let's check this one out. 1682 left. Almost 400 copies sold already. The Roost, Glass Eye Picks. It's like an indie kind of film. This looks awesome. Let's watch this trailer. 2004. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's watch this one. Wait. Sorry, I have to stop for a second. The Roost this is fucking Ty West? Dude, this is fucking Ty West? Are you serious? Holy shitballs. Holy fucking shitballs. Machine Gun Jumblies. How did I miss those, baby? Wow. Wow. Okay. We got some action here, bro. We got some action. Dude, okay. All right. I don't even need to watch the trailer, but I'm going to. I got to get this. This is going to sell out eventually. I cannot believe this is high west. For those of you that are new to my channel, I'm a big House of the Devil fan.
Ask me, folks, there's nothing better to cap off a spooky evening than a great Halloween night storm.
This looks like it just happened.
You have to help us.
We're in the middle of nowhere.
Even the filters and shit. Like you can feel the Ty West in here, and like, this is a month, man. Like, dude, I just got my subscriber package in. Look at this. This snow. Look at this. This is half. These no. Other half. That's how much I picked up this month. I think that's everything. Like this is last month was insane. This month again, holy shit. I think it's because these companies are just growing, man. Like I think they're just able to put out better titles. Humane is David Cronenberg's daughter. Word. All right, I'm like on overload, man. This is too much. It's too much for me to handle. I'm like trying to go back and forth and like put things in my cart, my other browser. Talk to you guys. It's too much, man. Something's got to give. It's gonna cost a lot of money. I'll tell you that.
Gonna cost a lot of money. Let's see.
All right, let's wrap up these party level stuff, man, because I got to make some purchases. All right, the Roost, I'm definitely picking up. Oh, can't do that. Snowy Bing Bongs. Snowy Bing Bongs. Who's getting that one? Who's picking up Snowy Bing Bongs? What is this? I'm sorry, it's just amazing. Snowy Bing Bongs. Oh Lord. It's a horror movie? All right, let's go back here. I'm not getting Snowy Bing Bongs. All right, we got a Saturn's Core. Hell yeah. Let's take a look at this one. The Stupefying Siren Tales of Pamela Such. Yup, getting this one for sure. What is it about though? Let's find out. Again, if you guys are new to my channel, I'm a big Saturn's Core fan. I have almost their entire discography. Experience the mesmerizing works of one underground cinema's most eccentric and unique female video auteurs, writer, director, martial arts, black belt Pamela Such. New Jersey's Wave Productions, awesome. Big fan of that whole vibe. Oh yeah, this is a chick from Psycho Sisters. Hell yeah. So what is it about though? I'm this new collection, which compiles 6 of Pamela's such as genre-hopping video features from the 2000s, including a sexy modern homage to the railroad tracks tying perils of Pauline, serials 1910s, Gosh Darn Mortgage, co-starring her Wave cohorts. All right, I'm going to pick this up for sure. I'm a big Saturn's Core guy. I actually like that chick a lot. I didn't realize who she was. And then we've got Vic and Tarser's Scarecrow Factory. It's too much, man. It's too much. It's too much to handle. I can't take it. What the hell is this? 355 left with the slip. They've been doing this a lot lately, guys, by the way. Doing like 1,000. Yeah, so doing like. How many? Okay, so slip cover is 500, but how many total? So I guess 1,000. So they do 1,000 units, and then only 500 have a slip, which makes it's like it makes it go crazy. It goes super fast. But let's see what we got here. Vic and Tarster's Scarecrow Factory. I don't know anything about this, but it looks like an indie horror movie, which is all I'm all about that vibe. Again, go give me a follow on Instagram, guys. You'll see my huge indie collection. A blood sick mumble gore. What do we got here? Let's watch trailer. Ooh, blood sick production. Big fan of them. They're definitely go check them out.
Quiet on set.
A lot of awesome stuff.
Frank?
I just watched
Blood
Bitch Baby with Rome. That was a blood sick production.
Scarecrow, directed by Vic and Tarstar. C9, take 1.
Action when you're ready, Tarstar.
Action, cue the mechanic.
And suddenly, I was in 2 different realities. I caught her ripping her own hair out multiple times. It's this disorder called like trichotillomania.
Like this is definitely not going to be good, but
I love my Scarecrow.
Let's quit the nonsense and keep going down this grotesque road of analog nightmare, shall we? I also think it would be better for our relationship if you stopped working with Tarstar.
Hey, do you think I should be like fully nude when the Scarecrow gets into bed with me, or like just topless?
Fuck you. I quit.
We gotta replace her.
With who?
It's gonna be
start
so
shooting.
bad. But I can't not get it.
You know that.
Look, if you want
I have to. I must have it.
you're gonna have to talk to me.
Look at what you did to me. Look at all the pain I'm going through because of you.
I'm tripping really bad right now.
So you don't have any fucking shoes on, dude?
I heard you were getting your food from a dumpster.
1 chicken, and we could feed the entire crew right here.
The finest bugs and all that. Hollywood's calling. Good luck with the dirt, food, and hair movie.
No, we just wanted to make this sort of like sleazy heavy metal horror movie thing.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's not going to be good, but again, like I 30 in my cart, like my kind of vibe. You know what's crazy? You know what's really crazy?
The medicine man at the fried beef.
The partner labels, the OCN partner label stuff has become this like breeding ground for indie horror. It is so crazy to me. It's wild. It is so crazy. This is indie horror through and through. Like, this is my vibe. This is what I'm all about. Yet it's being put on this big stage on Vinegar Syndrome's site, and I can't even tell you how happy it makes me, because like these are the kind of movies that I watch constantly. Like this is my bread and butter. Like, again, if you guys go follow me on Instagram, I post about this shit all the time. Dude, hell yeah. Like, Hey Ride to Hell again. Another, like, I know it's a decent cast, but to me, that's indie horror, right? Like, even though it has Lynn Lowry and, Chop Top and Kane Hodder, like, those things not getting theatrical releases. Like, that's indie horror. Those are straight to video, things you'd see in the tape store back in the day, like, that are now just getting, Blu Ray releases because they're not hitting theaters. Might be streaming somewhere. I don't know. But it really has become this like breeding ground for all these indie horror, like fucking Kansas Bowling. Are you serious? On the main page of Vinegar Syndrome's website? Like that is crazy. That is absolutely insane to me. And it's just the coolest thing. Like I can't even tell you, like there's so much like about Vinegar Syndrome over the years that has bothered me, but as a subscriber of 7 years, they are staying true to their roots in so many ways. Like they're giving these indie actors, indie directors, giving them a platform, man. This is unbelievable. This to me is the coolest thing. Like a movie like this getting a release like this. Slip cover, getting the exposure from Vinegar Syndrome's website. Like that's what I'm all about, man. This is fucking sick. Lotus Eater, what up? Yeah, I just gave you guys a follow over on Instagram. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Right? Kansas Bowling, fucking sick. So happy for her, and the fact that it's literally on the Vinegar Syndrome main site, front page. The exposure that movie is going to get right now is astronomical. Big fan of her. So happy about that. First thing I said as soon as we got onto that front page, man. It's just, I can't even tell you how awesome that is. So, fucking sick. Really, really cool. But, let me go back to partner label stuff because we're winding down here. I got to make some purchases, and that means I got to leave you guys soon because if I don't, I'm not going to be able to get this shit. And it's going to be your fault. Okay? Your fault. And that makes you
toxic.
Too much toxic masculinity on this page. Best month VS has had in over a year. Yeah, this is like, I know there's a lot of negativity out there, but this is crazy. Like, this is, oh my God. Back to their roots, 100%, man. Like, I'm loving this. I am loving this. Also, 18 people in the chat. What up? What up? If you guys could hit that like button. I got to give you guys something fun here. What do I got? Let me guess something nice here. Let's go with this.
I sure hope you're from Keebler. That he must become. I am Troll Fighter #1.
I am Troll Fighter #1. All right, let's wrap up here, man. I gotta make some purchases. We've been on for almost an hour. No better way I'd like to spend my time, y'all. No better way. But I gotta make some purchases before this shit sells out. Because if it does, it's your fault. Okay, you're toxic. But I think that covers it, man. Oh, boobies. So right now I am going to get, just to give you guys a little taste of what I'm getting. Definitely Scarecrow Factory. Definitely. There's probably a couple other things here too. But it's just such a crazy month. I don't want to miss out, so I got to do that shit. Definitely the Roost. Can't see that. Maybe Humane. Definitely Hayride to Hell. Definitely Ghost Galleon. Let me just check the numbers on that. Almost 700 copies of this shit sold in 45 minutes. That's insane. Oh, yeah, I want to see this. Fear Has 1,000 Eyes. What is this thing? I feel like there's going to be nudity in this. I'll check that out after. Let me make sure I get my purchases in. And then, so big month, man. A lot of really, really, really awesome titles coming from the main line, but also coming from OCN, man. I am shocked at all this goodness coming. Let me just get to a couple of these comments and we'll call it a day. Stacy, of course, appreciate you hanging out as always. For sure. Halbert grabbed Reviver 2. Halbert, what do you think of the Revivers? I'm curious what you think on that, because a lot of people were like ripping the first one, like saying it was absolute garbage that they did that, and they couldn't even believe that they paid money for that piece of trash. I don't know. I didn't get it, but it does feel a little bit like a cop-out. Cuddly Toys, Humane, Grafted, Ghost Galleon, Fear Has 1,000 Eyes, Love Letters, Hayride to Hell, and Citywide Fear. It's a big month, man. It's a big month. That's why you subscribe for that, for this right here. Stacey, of course. Always a pleasure. Always appreciate when you hang out. The Novice is definitely worth picking up. Okay. Thank you, Berserker. I'll check that one out. A lot of interesting stuff, man. A lot of interesting stuff. Yeah, this is the kind of thing about the subscription, right? If you're into the partner labels like I am, like it's slam dunk, man. Like I if you haven't watched it, I do a breakdown monthly of what I picked up. One of my subscriber package comes in. I just did my video for my February package this past week. Definitely go check that out. But I taught you guys, I break it down monetarily and how much money I save per month. And this year so far, I've saved like $120 in just January, February alone. I'm gonna save probably another $60 this month. So we're looking at almost $200 in the first 3 months of the subscription. We still have 9 months to go. 9. It's insane. I do like Body Bags. John Carpenter, great movie, great flick. I have it on VHS and Blu-ray. So yeah, you know what? If you guys want to hang out, I'm not going to go anywhere, but I want to get this purchased in. So hang on. Let me just do this real quick. Check out. I have it up on another browser. Then I want to check. I want to look at some what's left of this stuff because shit was selling out quick for. That's Scarecrow Factory, The Roost, Hayride to Hell, Cuddly Toys, Ghost Galley. I think that's what I'm looking at right now. Possibly a couple more, but let's see. I want to make sure the immediate things that I want to get before they sell out, I get. All right, so let's do that. Okay, cool. So I got that stuff purchased, good to go. So let's head back over to partner label stuff and take a little bit of a deeper dive. I'm gonna take a quick 30-second break here. I just gotta pee real quick. Quick 30-second break. Don't go anywhere. Let's hang out, man. I'm not doing anything. I'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, what up? Appreciate you guys hanging around, man. Like I said, I have nothing to do, so let's fucking kick it. Let's take a deeper dive now that I made some of my purchases, and let me know down below, guys, what you picked up. A few guys mentioned already, but yeah, definitely let me know if there's anything else I'm missing. That maybe you are getting that I should get. So yeah, all right. So let's head back. I want to take a look at like what's selling super quick. There's a couple times I didn't really get to check out. So Citywide Fever. What was this thing? 269 left. Factory 25. What the hell is that? Is that a mask or really bad CGI? Sam, a young film student, discovers a hard drive detailing the life and career of forgotten giallo Italian horror director Saturnino Baresi as she begins to investigate his mysterious disappearance. Okay, so it's interesting. Not selling too quick. That'll be around for at least a little while. What else we got here? So that's hanging around. All American Sweatshop. I'm not even gonna check that out. Disaster is my muse. What is this? It's like a documentary. No. Carnival in the Night. What is this? Black and white film. Japanese. Japanese. All right, no, this doesn't look like something I'm interested in. Castration movie anthology eye traps. Let's see what this is. Oh, damn. The Slip sold out? Castration movie? What the hell is this? I didn't even think. Okay, it's like a trans sex worker type vibe. Word. Not my vibe, but it's selling quick, man. How many copies? Dude, the slipcover sold out already. It's the only slipcover that's sold out already. The hell is this? Is this like a really on deep cut that I should know about? I don't know. It doesn't look like something I'm interested in. I'm gonna go back. If anybody has any information on that, definitely let me know. All right, Citywide Fever looks pretty interesting. I'm not gonna go into this. Fears 1,000 Eyes look pretty interesting. What was this one about again? It sold precisely 6 copies. That's got to be a bummer. If like you're really excited for your new release, Fear Has 1,000 Eyes, coming March 1st from Club Super 8, and it's been up, and everything else is selling like fucking hotcakes everywhere. It's selling, and then 6 copies. I want to get it just to support them. Dark Room, what up, homie? Thanks for popping in. Hit that like button. So Fritz Lang's Indian of the Tiger of Ishnapa and the Indian Tomb. I don't know. Let's look at the G. This is the one I didn't really get a chance to look at before. Sold about 150 copies. Kind of cool. Oh, my father let this cup pass away from me. Yeah. Looks more of like a thriller. All right, Ghost Gal. I see the numbers on this. So again, this thing's almost 700 copies already in the first 50 minutes. That's wild. I can't show that. I'm gonna get flagged for that. Hopefully not. The Roost, what was this down to? 1596. I guess I had some time on my stuff. Snowy Bing Bongs. Let's see what this is down to. 333. Saturn's Core. Oh, this one's selling pretty quick too. Temple Woods Gang. What is this? Was that? No. Looks like CM Punk. And then Scarecrow Factory, 329 left on the slip. Yeah, so I guess that's really it, guys. There you have it. Wildwood, New Jersey. What's this? It's like a documentary on Wildwood. It's almost 500 copies. A film by Ruth Lerman, Lietman, and Carol Weeks Cassidy. What is this? It's like a shot on video. Everyone Needs More. This is a 1994 film. If you were like me, I grew up in the 90s. I went to Wildwood after my prom. All right, let's see what this thing is. Everyone Needs More Wildwood, New Jersey in their lives. Shot on dreamy Super 8 film by directors Ruth Lietman and Carol Weeks Cassidy with an all-woman crew. This documentary shines light on the lives of women from Wildwood, New Jersey, the last great American carnival town, from to-go dancers to girls who work as vampires in the Boardwalk Haunted House. The film moves beyond big hair and press-on nails to look into the souls of women raised on the boardwalks, rides, and neon lights. Okay, not my vibe, but it's a cool, interesting little film. Seems kind of cool. I like the low-budget vibe, but I'm not going to get that. But it looks kind of cool. So yeah, I mean, I think that's what we got, man. And we got that Kansas bowling title right in the front. Cuddly Toys again. Don't sleep on this one. I cannot believe that is there. That is crazy. Any new like VHS this month? Ooh, a little cocktail shaker. If they did a VS water bottle, I'd get that. Some new cinematograph stuff, some new merch, some new clothes. We got a sweet new beanie. Any new VHS? Let's see. Usually no, but I also want to see check the numbers on one other thing. How are the numbers on this? 77 left. I have the original Demon Wind VHS, but I just think this one's cool. Last Summer Party 94. I want to check the Sato stuff because that is something I'm going to get eventually for sure. I want to see what's left. 638. I think this thing's going to be around at the May sale, so I'm going to wait for that. Hopefully it'll go on sale. Reviver 1 was okay, not great. They kind of warned us that it would feel like an extension of the Lost Picture Show box set. Yeah, dude, you know what's crazy is I've been subscribing again for 7 years. My 7th full year subscribing. And that last picture set was the biggest fucking pile of shit I've ever seen in my life. I sold that off as soon as I get the chance to. The only thing you could possibly say is the documentary on that, but like the movies were such garbage, I couldn't even get through them. They were so bad. So that was like a big slap in the face because it was like, oh, 10 years, this big 10. They were billing it as this 10 movie box set, and they're like, everyone was so excited for it, and it was the worst. I think the worst release they've ever put out, and I'm not even joking. I would take anything else they've ever done over that. Any single release ever over that box set. It was so bad. But let's not get negative about Vinegar Syndrome right now because they're doing great stuff this year. Yeah, the Sato stuff, this will hang around. But interesting on that. And yeah, no worries, man. No worries. You're good. Thanks for hanging out. So that's what we got, man. That's what's going down, Vinegar Syndrome wise. That is kind of the deal. So a lot of good stuff, a lot of new, OCN hotness. I'm really excited, man. I ended up going with, I'll tell you guys right now, just a final little update. I did Vic and Tarster's Scarecrow Factory. I did The Roost, Ty West, which I can't fucking wait for. I did Hayride to Hell and a Halloween Feast double feature. I did Cuddly Toys, and I did The Ghost Galleon. So, five partner label stuff, 5 partner label titles, man. So, anyway, that's what I got for you guys. We still got 17 people hanging out. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna cut it here, an hour and 10 minutes. Great hang stash, Sunday Spookies. Definitely, if you're not subscribed already to my channel, definitely do so. Definitely give this video a like. Definitely go subscribe to me over on Instagram as well. I have a substantial page over there. I do a lot of posting of my collection and all that. But let me leave you guys with something fun here. And be sure to tune in next week. Check out my other videos, man. I've been, it's just about a year in with the channel. And much love to you guys, all right? I'll catch you later. Peace.